Hello and welcome back to City Skylines and the city of Doverton. So, yep, it's been quite a while since we have been here. Apologies for that, but I have been fairly busy. So we are where we left it off a couple of weeks ago, over by our first our first monument. We've got many unique buildings already, but our first monument is over here. We have our, if we rotate around, we have the Eden Project just over here. Look at him, lovely, with a nice new district that we popped in behind. And my favourite part of this is if we just zoom on over here, it looks gorgeous, and we have a giant fan. No idea what that fan is for still. Look at it, it's huge! Like, that fan blade is like the length of a bus on each one. That's like huge! I mean, I should use better descriptive words than that. We've also got a rock in there blocking it up. Maybe I should remove that rock. That's the trouble when you build with Anarchy, I suppose. We get rocks clogging our fans. Somehow our big fan is still revolving, but we will leave that be for now. Oh, yeah, we'll zoom out. I'll leave this. We'll zoom back in a bit, and I will see if I can get that rock out there. See if we can clear up that fan. There we go. That's much better. Now an unobstructed, man, that was a hard thing to say. Unobstructed fan can do whatever a gigantic fan worm does in an Eden project. Let me know if you know. Anyway, here is the city, and we will move away from the big fan. I say here's the city. Here's the district that we put in around it, the Baltic Fleet Beach. It would be Baltic Square. I suppose I should rename that. Because this is where we had all of our commercial and like tourism come in. So we've got hotels and stuff. Baltic Square. If you need to come stay in some hotels and stuff, that's where you come do it. Some offices. But by the look of it, what we need now is actually more commercial. So what I might do is just carry on popping in along here more of the more commercial buildings. Okay, so that should hopefully cover off a bit more of the commercial requirements. I might put another bridge over here as a roundabout, maybe off this junction here coming in, but that will be something for in the future. What we need to do now is we need to increase our farming zone, because what we're hoping for is our next unique building, and to do that, our next monument, to do that we need to get I think it's there's one of these in here, and it requires, I think it's 5,000 units. This is the one, climate research station, 5,000 of farm specialized industry. We're currently at 358, so we have quite a lot more to go. We have one little farming area coming in over here, and we have a lot of congestion on the motorway, where they appear just to all be stopping. Oh, here it is. It's all backing up over here. I'll sort this junction out while we're here. Hopefully that will get things going, and we'll do this with a bit of lane mathematics through here. There we go. So what I'm going to do now is have a look at how our farmland's going on. And there's not much over here, because I wanted this all to be farmland in this area here, which it isn't, nor is it over here. But there's some farmland in this section over here, and lots of ore and stuff there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to carry this road all all the way over to the motorway. There we go. It's a lovely little motorway junction over here. We will just see if we can get this all. There we go. That's actually looking all right down there. That's quite a steep onwards ramp there, but I'm going to leave it. But I will do just upgrade 1 section, 2 section, 3 section, 4 section, and then we'll just come along and just do a bit of, you go there, you go there, you go there, and you go there. Nice. Hopefully some stuff will start coming in this way shortly. Oh, there we go, people are already using it. Might be able to free up, well, I suppose a lot of stuff is coming down this way and getting clogged up. Let's see how our traffic is doing. That's not traffic, is it? That's our public transport, which appears to be transporting a lot of people, which is always nice to see. But we'll actually go back and we'll see what our traffic is doing, which is that one, 78. So yeah, this bit of motorway here is struggling. This bit, which has been bad for a while, is getting better. And on the most part, yeah, it's just at the port, which is always going to be a struggle. This bit, which I need to work out what to do. But otherwise, the rest of our city, so we had a lot of problems with this causing us issues for a long time. But that seems to be flowing. It's just weight of traffic through there. Same with down here, that all seems to be flowing. There's no big backlogs, it's just weight of traffic. So that is all good. Over here, in this big district in down here, is I'm going to drop in a farming area, and I'll be back when that is built and up a few levels. I will chuck in bits and pieces throughout as we're doing it. I'm going to mix and match between doing like zoned industry as farming and doing a farming district. I'm going to see if I can get both amalgamated into one zone, but we will see. It'll all be an experiment. I'll be back in a bit shortly. Ciao. Okay, so it's taken me an hour and a half, 2 hours, and we've got this so far. So if we keep zooming out slowly by slowly, we have a lot over this side. So we've got a few fields coming in. We come around, yeah, we've got our potatoes, we've got some fruit, we've got some corn, some cotton and stuff, some fields of cows and pigs and stuff, some empty ones going fallow. And then we've got over here the zoned ones. And there's lots of little barns, so I think they fit in quite nicely in this area. Like, they don't look too industrialised, like these little small work units, which I think looks nice. I'll probably make this a little bit bigger because as it currently stands, we are aiming for 5,000 on the specialisation, and we are still only at 1,178. So we need to increase the area on that and stuff, and quite considerably. But here we are. So far, so good. Looking good. I mean, I do like how this area looks again, but I did forget after doing our last one just how long this all takes to get done. Oh, there goes my fire alarm. Back in a moment. So as I was so rudely saying before I was distracted by the fire alarm, got my cooking bacon for lunch, so I suppose what do we expect? It'll always set the fire alarm off. But as I was saying, yep, it always takes longer than I remember to do this area, so it is maybe only a fraction of the way there, because I want to do this side over here with more, and then more coming up this way too. We haven't got much more river fields, but just a bit more in here, because I might put a road up here and then have low-rise residential and some commercial coming on in here. But that's all future issue. So what I'll do again is I'll come back in a bit once I have built up this side a bit more and got a bit more in over here. So until then, enjoy the momentary lull in proceedings, and I'll be back in a bit. Okay, so I think this farm is now going to be as done as I'm going to do it. It's taken me a long time to get it, but here we are. We can just sort of pan over. We've got around the edge, we've got a cargo station here. It's a lot busier than I was expecting it to be, but it seems to work. Got a bit of forest around over here. Then coming on this side of the road, I've just popped in a few greenhouses along by a train line, and that will connect round, and then the same. So as we come up, it is quite a large area Baltic farm. It's a nice area covered, and I think in here what we need now is like some I'm going to say low rise, but it's low density, isn't it? Low density housing. And I'm going to go back and do, oh, we're running out of electricity. Why? Oh, it's not producing enough. I wonder if we come to here and just go budget, Lecky, crank you up. There we go. That should solve all those problems. Come on, solvey problems. We're producing loads of electricity now. Get it all to these people. Come on. Let's give them electricity. Oop, there we go. It's all turning blue again, which is not what I usually like saying in the UK. But there we go. There we go. Happy days. So yeah, so this farm is going to be as done as I need to, for now. I need to find some more space just to go get this zoned industry in. I might pop something over here, but what I might do in my next episode, pop a little bit in down over here, have another town come up over here, and I can connect over with train lines or metro. There's options, there's options, there's options. Many options, as I have said many times. So over here, how do I want to start this little town in here? Okay, what you might have noticed that I have done in that brief moment is smooth out this hill here. What I'm going to be doing now, line this road along here and this one up here with a fence, and then I can start zoning out this area in here for our European suburbia style sort of low rise area. It should hopefully look quite nice when it's all in. So we'll just start off by fencing this road along here. So do two things. It'll stop the kids in our nice family friendly suburban area from running out into the road, safety first, and two, it'll get rid of the zoning along the edge of here, and that will only be a good thing, and it tends to get in the way as far as I'm concerned. I don't want to be zoning along this road. They are far too busy roads for all of that stuff. That's as far as I go that way. That's as far as I will go that way on that one. Okay. Let's start thinking about zoning up. Okay, so that's the start of that area. What I'm going to do now is just leave it to run and to let it fill out a bit. Okay, so I said I'll give it time to for the area to build up, which I have done, and some. Unfortunately, we've had a game crash, so this is actually about my third time of trying to introduce this. And each time I do the introduction, I go, here it is, we move on to the next section, it saves, it crashes, it doesn't save the recording. So we've got a lot I can show you after this, but first what I'm going to do is I'm getting very distracted yet again watching people in the skate park. Look at him nailing it in that bowl there, yeah, gnarly dude. I'm clearly down with the kids with all my lingo, as you can tell there. Or he's about to drop in and do a trick. Come on, show me your best trick, Mr. Red Shirt. You got this? It's just hovering there waiting. Come on, come on, come on. Up, up, in he goes. Oh yeah. And over he goes. God, it's a busy little skate park. Oh, nice little grind there. Lovely. He's about to come for a little pop up to the top. And back down he goes. So that's all good fun. And the other nice thing is this school over here. I know we've looked at it before, but I do just like all the ways that these different blocks of classrooms and stuff work on it. It's pretty cool. Anyway, enough of that, let's zoom out. Let's try and do this carefully without causing the game to spaz out any more than it already is. So as we can see, it's all looking very busy. Panning up. And here we are. So this is the area we put in here. It's all nice low rise and stuff filled in. And then because I wanted to put the bird and bee haven in, which I did just here, I can't click on it because I'm in the zoomy round camera mode. So we'll come out of that quickly. There we go. So we've got the bird and bee haven here because that's another one that we need for our next monument. And I thought what would be quite nice is we have like a nice sort of sprawling suburban area. We have a nature park going around the edge of it, so this more affluent area with lots of families and stuff could have this area here which they can come out, have a wander around and explore and stuff, which would be very nice. I then made this lake here because there's a bit of water on both sides of the motorway, and I'm assuming when this game was when this level was being developed, they meant to make this bit of motorway a bridge, and forgot to change the setting on it, so it divided the lake up. I put it back to being a bridge, and it made this lovely lake here. So we put a nice bit of footpath around it, lots of fishing piers and stuff, so people can come out, a bit of camping, a bit of fishing, all very family friendly, wholesome fun sort of thing. And if you want something a bit more exciting, got a little rock formation up here which I've got a few bouldering walls around, which are quite cool, and again a couple more campsites, so you can come out and enjoy the peace and quiet. I say peace and quiet, I am well aware that you are camping next to the highway, which will probably be very noisy when you're just in a canvas tent, but there we go. And that was what I did and what I was going to be showing you initially. And I thought what we'd move on to do was to carry on over here because we needed more commercial. So we've carried on Baltic Square down this way with a lot more tourist commercial being built up in here to try and boost to try and satisfy our commercial demands, which we did nicely. I then turned this little area here into parks. We've got the Baltic Defence Park right down on the front. So all these families that are now moving into the residential over here can have a nice little park to come relax in, or people can come stay here in all our hotels and stuff in our touristing area, and they can come across and learn about the defences that happened along this coastline and the shipwreck and stuff. Or they can come over to this one, to the Baltic Abbey, and have a look around the ruins that we did over there. Or come to the Eden Project. There are many options. Or maybe they're business travellers, and they can come over here on the bus and come to the offices and do businessy stuff and make money and do whatever people do on business holidays or business trips. I don't know why I call them business holidays. I'm sure everyone who does business trips for work is shouting at me going, "They're not holidays!" Anyway, I'm just going to drop a few trees in over around here, make this area a bit more. Oh, there we go. Lovely, lovely. Adding a few trees in there will just make that feel a lot nice. There we go. I think that's looking quite good. So that's what I had done, and it's coming along nicely. We need a bit more residential to be filled up. The other thing I did was I actually used the park down here. So this will be Baltic Beach, which is a nice alliteration. Baltic Beach. Baltic Beach down the front here. It's not really had many visitors, which is a shame. It'd be a nice little place to come for a little visit, but oh well. It's giving out some nice stuff for the people in the area. And we've got our central parks. We've got lots of parks coming on over here. So hopefully we'll be bringing lots more tourists in. Cool. So that's where we're at. We're having troubles with traffic coming off here and coming down here. Probably requires a roundabout coming in. But yeah, I've been fiddling around with it. What I have done now is I've done a no left turn, so traffic here is only straight ahead, which unfortunately probably means there's a lot coming in here to turn around. Let's see if we can make things just move better. Probably just changing up a few of these. There we go. So we have a loop that they can come do for turning around. And over here, again, I've put no left turns, so there's no one crossing over. So the traffic that was backing up this way has now reduced substantially. We just have an awful lot coming in this way, which is a bit tricky. I put another new bus line in, which will run through here, which will, yep, which is bringing people down to the touristy section from the train station. And I might just do one over here going round to this new area up over here. Okay, I need to name Applegate something different, but as it is, we'll leave it as it is. Where are you? There we are. Just be Baltic Gardens. Two offices. Put some nice bendy buses on it. And we've got red over in the offices, black over here, so we have a nice in-betweeny shade. There we go. And I have now decided what I will be calling Applegate District. That can go, that can go. Applegate District will be Baltic Garden Town. There we go. So what I'm thinking, what I'll do quickly, is I'm going to try and connect this up to over here. And then this area in here can be filled in with this more the of this nature reserve coming out, probably taking a lot of these trees and around and over here. Might be like a small sort of town, but it just sort of fills this in. At the moment it's sort of a bit of a gap between this section of the city and this section of the city. I think just having that sort of road come across there will give it a few more options and stuff, and hopefully take out some of the traffic coming across too much over this way. Okay, so that's nicely joined up across over there. I mean, it looks a bit ridiculous, but we'll just go with it for now. I'm going to run a road along by the river, I think. And what I'm going to do actually, I've got a little bit of a farming district in here, and it's just going to grow across over this side a little bit. There we go. Because I need the I need more of this, so we'll just quickly drop a little bit of this in. Okay, so that's all getting connected up nicely. I'll redo that bit. We'll get rid of those two. So that should give us a bit more sort of farming coming in. We just need to sort out. I'll sort these out so that they can get rid of the traffic lights, and hopefully traffic can move nice and swiftly through here. And this still needs a lot of working out. I don't quite know how to make that better. But, oh well. That'll be a problem for another time. As we come through up to the end of this episode, I think this will be where I will leave it.
So yeah, it's been it's not been too long, this one. Although still with a bit of editing gone on longer than maybe I initially thought. But I've got a lot done in this one. Shame I didn't get to show it all to you, what with a couple of crashes and stuff, but I feel like this game, I'm sort of going through, like it's the main purpose of this series was to practice playing through the game, recording, editing and stuff, which it has done well in. I'm getting plans for my next series for this, which will be a lot more interesting. I hope this one has been, well, it's been good fun. I've enjoyed this one, but I've got interesting plans for the next one. So as we finish off following this train through our city, and it has grown up an awful lot, this city, as we come along here, along through all these built up areas. So this is all what we did in this episode today, pretty much. Now, so we now cross over this bridge into the office area, which we did quite a while ago. So it's all looking good. Anyway, as I said, this is where I'm going to be ending the episode. So enjoy the rest of your day, everyone. And I'll see you again in the next one. Ciao!